As we can continue our celebration of Heart Month here on Let's Chat, we're going to talk with Alan Lewis, who is the Director of Cardiopulmonary Rehab and Program Services at CHI Memorial. And you brought along a special guest, Susan Dietz. Alan, Susan, good morning to you both.
Good morning.
All right, Alan, you've been here before. Susan is not. Tell me why you brought her.
Well, this is National Cardiac Rehab Week, and we're celebrating the success of rehab programs that all over the United States, including here at Memorial Hospital. And one of the challenges with cardiac rehab is only about 20% of people that actually need it actually get involved in cardiac rehab.
Why so low?
Some of it's a referral pattern, some of it's financial, co-pays, awareness. You know, when people have a heart event, bypass surgery, heart attack, stent, when they have this event, it's so overwhelming, and then they're bombarded with so much information, changing your medicines, changing your lifestyle.
Sure.
They go to home and they don't know where to go, what to do, where to start. And we try to get them into a program because we know if they get into a program and do 24 sessions or more, their mortality and their readmission rate is lower over the next 10 years.
Susan, tell me your story.
February 26th this year, I had a heart attack. Had 100% blockage and 90% blockage. And I received 2 stents, and while I was at Memorial Hospital, they came in and talked to me about the cardiac rehab program. And actually some individuals from Alan's team came and took me for my first walks in the hospital. I was, to say I was a bit intimidated is an understatement.
I bet.
It was all new. I didn't know what I was facing. I didn't know what the future looked like. But once I met Alan's team and started in the cardiac rehab program, I realized they soon became my heroes. They became my educators. They got me over the insecurities of the machines and what I was doing. They helped build my confidence. And I'm still in the program today.
Almost a year later?
Almost a year later.
You know, there's so much to absorb when you have a cardiac event, as you were mentioning a moment ago, and it affects your lifestyle in ways you probably never imagined.
Absolutely.
What was the biggest change for you?
The biggest change was when the cardiologist looked at me and he said, if you don't make changes, I may not be able to save you the next time. That was pretty eye-opening to me. So almost a year later, I exercise now, I eat different, I've learned to manage stress a little better. A year later, I'm 54 pounds lighter. So it has made a significant difference, and the cardiologist told me, he said, whatever you're doing, continue to do it.
Good news to hear, isn't it?
Yes.
So you've had 2 stents, and
Yes.
Alan, I want to ask you some numbers. Roughly, how many bypass surgeries a year do you folks do?
Well, before the stent came on, we were doing 1,000 or more, and now that we're fixing these arteries with stents, we're probably dropping down into the 500 to 600 number, and that's happening all across the United States where we're doing it with stents. The question is, which will last longer, the bypass surgery or the stent? And we still don't know which one is going to be long-term better.
But when you see the amount of heart attacks and heart deaths, heart disease deaths per year, it boggles your mind.
And it's often now younger people in their 40s and 50s, men and women.
Why do you think that is?
I think they grew up with the lifestyle of the fast food and the diet and the stress and the more sedentary lifestyle than the generation that's in the 60s and 70s and 80s. So part of it's the lifestyle changes. We don't have all the answers. Environment, what other else is going on into our body that's causing this inflammation. The good news is, even though we haven't really decreased the number of people, we're saving more lives, and people are living longer under the care of the cardiologists, under the care of folks in cardiac rehab.
I once heard the statistic, and it's kind of sobering, that if you took all the heart deaths across the United States over the course of a year, it's roughly, it is higher than having a 747 chock full of people nosedive down at an airport every single hour. That's just phenomenal.
But it's one person at a time, and that doesn't stand out like an airplane crash stands out.
You guys are doing an absolutely magnificent, magnificent job at CHI Memorial. How do folks find out a little bit more about the cardiac program? Maybe they had a cardiac event years ago, but they want to get back on the rehab horse.
We have a program, a gym membership that's medically supervised. They need to have a physician make a referral. We do have a number, 495-7764. They can call that number. make an appointment, come in, get started in the program. We're also a Silver Sneakers and Silver and Fit program.
Right.
So some of those programs are paid for by Medicare.
Alan, good to see you.
Good to see you, Chip.
Susan, I am so proud of your success story, and I hope you
Thank
keep
you.
up the good work. Again, you can find out more by checking out the website at CHI Memorial. It is easy to find. Get with it.